Good day, my beautiful friends. And T-Dot is first. T-Dot is first. Followed very closely by upstate New York Bob. Hey, so T-Dot in the house first. Great to see you, T-Dot. T-Dot first. You've been on a roll, my friend. T-Dot first. Great to see you. Upstate New York Bob said you knew you'd be second. Yeah, I'm a little bit later than I thought I would be. Great to see you here. Brad and Marie Palmer, the dynamic duo here. Great to see you here. Oh, great to see you so much. You all coming back. I guess we just caught the last little bit of sunset. Transition into a night walk. Yeah, T-Dot, it was a photo finish. Photo finish indeed. Very, very close. Roy Donald in the house. Great to see you, Roy. Roy Donald in the house. Great to see you, Roy Donald. Thank you for joining again. And look at She Clicks Bricks in the house. Great to see you, She Clicks Bricks. Remember, thank you for joining again. You were at a night walk last night. Thank you so much for joining again. Still, until it gets dark, still quite hot, but nice glow there. Sunset glow. Please remember to smash the like button on your way in. Yeah, but nice sunset tonight indeed. I didn't even think we would get any kind of sunset. Rhonda Lloyd in the house. Great to see you, Rhonda. Good evening. Rhonda Lloyd in the house. Great to see you, Rhonda. Good evening to you. Yeah, T-Dot, really nice sunset. So I guess I'm glad to have started now. Too bad, Bob, because Hyunjin Ryu pitched pretty well. Unfortunately, he got hit by the ball. There's a Weston there. You know who's staying there. Bob will be staying there. Our amazing friend upstate New York, Bob, will be at the Weston in late August to see some of the sun bouncing off. And She Clicks Bricks, you had a great time, great vibe, and yeah, we'll have a lot of fun on these live streams. Earlier in the previous live stream, we enjoyed some really great calypso and soca music. So if you get a chance to see, glad you're enjoying the vibe. She Clicks Bricks. Thank you again. 14 days away, Bob. That's it. 2 weeks. Really exciting. Oh yeah, actually 17, yeah. 17, I was thinking, 14. I guess you're so excited that can't wait to come here. And yeah, too bad Ryu got, that's too bad, because like he was having a nice bounce back game. And look, Jeanette Morales, great to see you here, Jeanette. Jeanette Morales in the house. Good evening to you. Can't chat much. You're meal prepping for work this week. Well, I wish I could do like you do, Jeanette. Great to see you tonight, Jeanette. I wish I could have the discipline to meal prep like you. Do some meal planning and meal prepping. That would sure. I gotta try that. You know, I'm gonna try and take Jeanette's example. I gotta try that. So at least I could have a few days there where I don't have to worry about cooking or takeout. Just in one shot, try and get like a good week's worth. Yeah, it just seemed like a little knock, just a precaution, Bob. it was nice to see that he made that one really awesome defensive play, cat-like reflexes. In the first inning. So great to see that Hyunjin Ryu seemed to be bouncing back well. Look who it is, Dave Jeffries. Our two great American friends, Dave Jeffrey and from the Niagara Falls, New York side, and there's Dave in Bangor, Maine. Dave, thank you so much for coming back, Dave in Bangor, Maine. And look who it is, Robert Sabrawal. Robert Sabrawal. Great to see you tonight, Robert. Thank you so much for joining, Robert. Robert is a moderator for Action Kid, but as well, forgot to mention that as well, moderating for NYC Walking Show. I'm such a big fan of CFAT, and perhaps more that I didn't know about, but two of New York City's biggest walkers, if you will, AK and New York NYC Walking Show. And happy that you're here, Dave. Thank you so much. I know you just caught us at the end there, but you said you would be back, and it's much appreciated. Thank you to my friends that remember to smash the like button or tap on it or tickle it. But there it is, the Westin, where Bob will be staying in just a couple of weeks and change. And Bob has been kind enough to allow me to see some of the Westin that I wouldn't normally be able to access. And Bob, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Bob. Keeping the lights on at Triple T. Thank you so much for the generous $2 American. And wow, my goodness, such a ginormous support of Triple T. And we can't thank you so kindly, Bob, and can't wait for our epic 12-hour live stream. And oh, Robert, yeah, Robert. Oh, Robert, I should know this. I'm a fan of Walks in Wall Street. I think I just mentioned some of my favorite NYC walkers. Walks in Wall Street also, Robert, is moderating. My apologies. I feel like I should know that. Hopefully one of these days soon I'll drop into the chats. I've been in CFAT's. I recently watched where he was walking the High Line, or at least for part, he walked through the High Line when I was waiting in between streams once. And Walks in Wall Street, just excellent and New York-based walker. And I love how he does a lot of night streams too. One of these days, I'm gonna try and catch a stream of him walking through the High Line in the nighttime. That's one thing I'll be looking forward to. There you go, Robert Sabrawal, moderator extraordinaire. Three of the biggest walkers out there. AK obviously the biggest walker. Hey, there we go, fancy. And then NYC Walking Show, specializing in NYC. C5's such a likable guy, and a young dude, and he's already smashed 100K subscribers. And Walks in Wall Street. Three of my faves when it comes to NYC. And Robert Sabrawal says night streams are great. Yeah, Robert. I only wish Triple T would have started earlier with the night streams. I don't know if you know, but I only started the night walks maybe a little over a month ago. And Christopher RDR in the house. Great to see you, Christopher RDR, you're back. Wow, that's dedication right there. It's well past midnight in UK, actually. Well past past 1:30 a.m. Great to see you here, RDR, and John Nicholson in the house. Great to see you tonight. Still a bit tired. Maroof in the house. Great to see you, Selena. Maroof in the house. Great to see you tonight. Bear with me. I'm still a little bit winded. It's still quite hot. The temperatures will go down a little bit once it gets dark. Britton in the house. Great to see you. Good evening to Tamara Britton from Texas. Our great friend Tamara. Good evening to you, Tamara. I was spending some time there diagonally there, as I mentioned. Although funny, I mentioned that there is 24-hour access to the washrooms near the food court. You got to go upstairs, the escalator. The building is 24 hours, but unfortunately, the washrooms were out of order for some reason, so I ended up going to the washroom in the Westin. But I tell you, the air conditioning felt so great in the Westin. Oh my god. This pissed me off. Like, I know pedestrians have the right of way, just let the car go already. Shit, man, now this car is stuck here. Sometimes some pedestrians, they just think me. Let the car go already, man. Even if the car shouldn't have turned, just... And the air conditioning felt great at the Westin, where I was. Somehow the air conditioning was, either they turned it off or wasn't really working. Hey, what's going on? Oh, it wasn't here in this building. Tamara, oh my goodness, Tamara. My goodness, Tamara, thank you so much. Thank you so very kindly, Tamara Britton, with the extremely generous $5 super sticker. Or super chat, my apologies. Tamara, I can't say enough about your amazing support to Triple T, and I know you really enjoy our live streams, and hope to make it as enjoyable as possible for you. Thank you so much, Tamara. As you can see, I have a Powerade. I was trying to get a Calypso, that purpley Calypso drink I had, but the store unfortunately was out of stock. So I'll go with the grape Powerade. Harjad, my friend, good to see you tonight, Harjad. Great to see you, Harjad, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Please bear with me. I'm still a little winded, as I said, so I'll try my best to keep up with all your amazing chats. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna... I think I made a mistake when it came to... I thought there was, I'd be happy to walk by there. I thought there was something going on at 8 p.m. from Caribbean. But maybe it might be cool to walk by there again anyways. There'll be sure to be some boat parties, and or maybe we could go by Love Park. And I appreciate, thank you again, Jeanette, for joining us. Jeanette's multitasking, meal prepping for the upcoming work week, but still watching, much appreciated. And Tamara, thank you so much again. And of course, Bob, what can I say about Bob? Bob says Powerade is good to get some electrolytes. Yeah, so maybe it's not such a bad thing. I ended up getting the Powerade here. some electrolytes. Robert says I should visit NYC. Oh, Robert, yes. Robert, and you may be able to guess where my first, when I go back to NYC, where the first place I'm gonna go, the first place I would go, or at least on a live stream. I'm sure you can guess where one of our friends, or Robert can guess, or some of our friends can guess the first place I'll go live stream. Place that for me it's just a dream. It's just a magical type of place for me and for many people. Tamara says, I hope everyone is having a great week and day so far. Well, Tamara, definitely I'm doing very well. A little bit tired today and kind of sounded like I was tired earlier, and I'm a little bit winded now, but you, amazing friends like you and all of us here will really help me get us through the live stream. Good guess, Bob, but no, yeah, no, that's actually not quite the Statue of Liberty, although obviously that would be included. It's my type of place exactly. Lots of humans there, always busy, but I love the elevation, I love the greenery, I love a lot of the buildings they have. That might be a little hint there. Maru said it's the car's fault, the driver was being a turkey. It's the car's fault. Oh yeah, I guess maybe the car couldn't have didn't need to turn, but so I guess pedestrians did have the right of way there. Just if it was me, I would just let the car go through, because what happens is now that car is a potential for blocking traffic there. All the pedestrians had to do is just wait a second and let the car go by. Sometimes it's better just to look out to keep the traffic moving. Oh, great guess, Maria. Not Times Square, although that would definitely be one of the stops. But like Robert Seberwall says, got to get to NYC, and next year I gotta fit in NYC next year, because I did say California, but I don't want to dare say I would once I've already said California, it would be tough for me to say no to California, and for NYC I gotta somehow guess NYC in there also. If I had to choose one, that's gonna be, oh boy, I already said California, but I really want to go to NYC bad again. So hopefully it's not a decision. Hopefully it's not a case where I have to choose between one. I want to go California and NYC next year. There we go, Kay. You got one of them right. Yeah, it's in there. But no doubt, all the other one, everything that you mentioned actually, definitely would want to go in NYC. If I go to NYC, it has to be worth it. It has to be not just a weekend thing. I want to go there for at least minimum, bare minimum 1 week. And even then, if it was like and Jeanette says NYC is your favorite US city. Your late hubby was from NYC. Oh, Jeanette, did you? And rest in peace to Jeanette's husband. Did you end up meeting your husband in NYC? Our great friend Jeanette from H-Town. And one of my responded to UK without even greeting you. K Semi-Nomadic, great to see you back. K Semi-Nomadic, great to see you. I know this is where we started. We're pretty much in the same area we were earlier. Great to see you back, K. Should have so caught up in the chats that I didn't greet you before I responded to your chat. Great to see you back, Kay. I made a mistake. I think that was it. The performances we saw earlier, the wonderful performances earlier. Caribbean performances. So I think that was it. I think I made a mistake. There may be something going on at Harbourfront Center, but I don't think any performances. But we'll go check it out. We'll go check it out. Jenny, you're back. Beautiful evening sky, Jenny. Thank you so much for coming back, Jenny. And thank you again so much for your support earlier. And Igor in the house. Great to see you here, Igor. Igor in the house. Jeanette says Tio is so pretty at Twilight. Yeah, sure is, Jeanette. Even though we get our fair share of tourists, I still feel like Toronto's a little bit underrated. And yeah, Jeanette, and maybe you'll be around for the night time, as it looks like it's almost going to be dark. Oh, okay. So should I switch up course here? I was thinking, because I'm sure we're going to see some boat parties. That'd be cool. Or we can walk the other way. Or we can end up walking the other way. What do you think? Oh, it wouldn't hurt to go a little bit, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think it would be a good idea to walk by. We got plenty of time. I think I can go for a good 3 hours, at least more than earlier. I know even 3 hours is short by our standards, but I got the Powerade now just to help with the. I wanted to get the Calypso, just to get our friends updated. I want to get the Calypso drink that I love so much. They didn't have any stock. I didn't feel like going from store to store, so. But like Bob said, maybe the electrolytes would come in handy here, because although it is cooling a little bit, so that's good. Yeah, okay, water view is always good. Yeah, especially in the nighttime, or day or night. Earlier was day, now we're gonna get some nighttime vibes. Oh, Jenny, you like that shot? Yeah, that's right in between the two condos there at the corner of Queens Quay in York. That's where you can get that view. Yeah, there's the beaver tails, Bob. Last time I had a beaver tails on the live stream, there's a water taxi coming. No one coming back. Not on this taxi. Last time I had a ice cream, but I made the mistake of yapping too much and it was melting on the beaver tail. Oh yeah, Jenny says apparently there's a rainstorm coming in Ottawa and east parts like Durham region. Crikey had mentioned earlier Ajax might even be hit by the rain. But I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if it didn't. Remember that, Bob? The hose ended up being a bit of a mess. I let the ice cream melt too long. Oh yes, Kay, yes, sharing with us that most of your fam is in NYC. So much good food. And I remember when going to NYC that it's like, you know how energetic I am. It's like I have to raise my energy level even more so. So I don't know if you're ready for that. So many more humans and just the overall vibe. Hey, Christopher. I hope you didn't miss me, but say hello again. I guess you missed that part. Christopher Ardiart. Sorry, I guess you didn't miss. I did say hello to you. I wouldn't dare. I said what a trooper you are, dedicated. How you are here. It's like well past 1:30. Well, now it's getting closer to 2 p.m. your time, so UK time. So Christopher, great to see you here, Christopher. Oh boy. Jim Martin in house. Great to see you tonight, Jim. Jim Martin and Dave Averino. Great to see you here tonight. Noticing as we grow, it's become increasingly challenging but not that I'm complaining. It's just something you have to be patient with. Oh, okay. All right, Artie, I'm glad you didn't miss. You always worth a second. Hello, there's a Goodman pub where we'll live stream shortly this summer. Our great friend Brett. RJ in the house, great to see you here, RJ and Natalia, great to see you tonight. Sorry if I'm a little bit quick with the selfies, or just in general. Please bear with me. I'm still a little winded. Oh, that's nice. I'll wear the tunes and the Caribbean rhythms. Or maybe that's just a regular boat tour. The Oreo. Sebastian, it's great to see you, Sebastian. Sebastian in house, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, Ginny, thank you, Marie. Please stay safe. And to any of our friends that wish Ginny, stay safe to Ginny, Crikey, any of our friends that might be affected. Sumanth, I don't know if Sumanth is still in Ottawa, that might be affected by the rainstorm, possible rainstorm tonight. Yeah, okay, just a regular boat. Yeah, otherwise for sure there would have been music. And yeah, Jim, we sure could use a lot of rain for the wildfires. Fortunately, it seems like they're gonna go on all summer. All right, Tamara, good night to you, and I'll stay hydrated. Some electrolytes here in the Powerade. Thank you so much again for your amazing support, Tamara. Tamara Britton, have a wonderful night, Tamara. And hopefully your surgery, recovering from surgery is going well. Our great friend Tamara from Texas. Have a great night, my friend. Cindy, bless up. Triple T, didn't I say Cindy Randall in the house? Great to see you, Cindy. Blessing up the Triple T fam. Great to see you tonight. Not sure how much longer
That's a lot.
Really nice outdoor patio here. Bob says we had tornado warnings. No sign of any, thankfully. Hopefully it won't be so. I noticed that the forecast has kept shifting later and later, so that's a sign that it might not come. Kay says most Caravana boat parties are in the day in an all-inclusive. Are in the day. Oh, okay. And thank you for the information. Oh, it does feel a lot better, so that'll much cooler. Jacqueline House. Great to see you tonight, Jacqueline. Jacqueline Essen, how you? I think I'm gonna have to hold off on the selfies just for a little bit here. Jeanette says you have to try beaver tail when I'm in Toronto this fall. Oh, Jeanette, you've never had beaver tail, so there you go. On Jeanette's to-do list, the beaver tail. So maybe Jeanette, and we'll stop by the Love Park right across the street. So Jeanette, looking really happy for you, excited for you. Gonna try beaver tail. So I guess beaver tail is hard to come by in US. That's awesome. 16 house, 38 likes. Please smash the like button. Thank you to all that have said so as well. Smash the like button. And RJ and Natalia watching. Jenny saying Whitby and Peterborough and Oshawa, 3 trees are down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, please stay safe, Jenny, you and your family. Cindy Randall says Beaver Tails is a Canadian thing. Bob says that would be a beautiful short. The boat lit up. Yeah, that's that could be an idea there, Bob. Yeah, most certainly. Sam in the house. Great to see you, Sam. Thank you so much for being here, Sam. Yeah, Sam, I made sure to get a bite to eat. Ooh, sorry, just have to regroup here. I made sure to get a bite to eat. Very satisfying. Just got a wrap for myself, which was quite filling. RDR says, Henry, we're heading for hot weather here towards the end of the week. And yeah, I think we still got some hot weather to come, and I'm definitely not looking forward to that at all. I'm not looking forward to that at all. I know you love to do your e-bikes, so please, well, not that I have to tell you, but I'm sure you know to stay hydrated, my friend. Brad says, should be a cool live stream for Ken in North Bay tomorrow. Also, it's tomorrow. Do you know the time, Brad? I wonder if Brad and Marie and Dexter will stream tonight. Ken Continuum. Well, I guess I would assume Megan too. I would assume it's a family affair. Sure, Ken and Megan, I guess. All right, finally, Bob. Jay's breakthrough. Right on. Our bats haven't really been as explosive as they can be. Even Vlad doesn't even have 20 home runs yet. By now, you figured he'd have 30 at least. And just in general, a number of our Jays. Jim says, cheers to everyone who's having a adult beverage while watching this video. Yeah, in the comfort of your home, yeah, you can definitely do so. And just watching the stream here. So, good call, Kay. It was very much worth coming here by the lake, even though, regardless. Oh, Brad, about 4 p.m. I think you were mentioning, Brad, that you might be going, could very well be going live this week too. But thank you for the update, Brad. Of course, Brad is the person, is your guy for North Bay content. North Bay and surrounding area. Along with Marie and Dexter, who always makes it even as much as fun as Brad is when Brad goes solo. So much even more fun. RJ says RJ and Ty are switching up to Samsung S23 Ultra from the Z Fold 3. Well, there you go. If I had to choose between the two, I would also go for the S23 Ultra. It's an amazing, amazing phone. All right, Brad, and Brad will definitely keep us updated. Sorry, I feel like I'm still behind. John says, I've never seen cars there before. Sorry, I'm sorry, you've never seen, I'm missing something. You've never seen cars there before? So I appreciate your patience. I'm definitely well, I guess the one upside of this bridge not being connected, it doesn't look like they have any plans that they will. At least you can get a shot here too of CN Tower. Jefferson Rivas in the house. Great to see you, Jefferson Rivas, and Jonathan C in the house. Great to see you, Jonathan. It's great to see more NYC viewers watching us. Very much appreciated. Oh, I guess shouts out to all of our NYC walkers from NYC, or viewers from NYC. That may include walkers. Jenna shared with us that her late hubby is from NYC, and appreciate all of our NYC, as well as, you know, of course, everyone. But every once in a while, let's see, Jonathan just joining us, John Burke. We have a lot of friends from NYC now. Gigi, NYC. Quite a number. It's really, really exciting. It's a real compliment that people from NYC would watch. I know I'm missing some wonderful viewers from NYC. Thank you again, Jefferson. Doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for joining. Maybe we'll see some cool boat parties before we leave the lake. Oh, of course, Bob. Jeez, I keep thinking, and of course, Bob, can't forget upstate New York Bob. My mind is always, of course, and upstate New York Bob. It should have been first out of my mouth. Bob. Why? Maybe I just feel like you're more of a Torontonian, honorary Torontonian. Your passion for the Blue Jays. It is raining here a little bit. Well, yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's upstate New York, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, so Marie says a beautiful area. It sure is, Marie. Lots of boats here. I know you and Brad are very much into the outdoors. Lots of beautiful sights here. Zach Song in the house. Great to see you, Zach. Zach Song in the house. Great to see you tonight, Zach. I know you had a lot of fun. And there was some Trinidadian music too. Local talent in the previous stream. And once again, CN Tower. Streetcar. I know, Fakey Fake. There we go, Fakey Fake. Got to mention Fakey. Fakey Fake of NYC really enjoys streetcars. Who shared with us that that's the one thing that New York doesn't have, are the streetcars, or if you call them trams. I know there was a new one that was supposed to be proposed, so I don't know if it's there. Yeah, so I don't know why they keep on putting, as Bob was saying, I don't know why they keep on putting Yimi Garcia in there. I know they just picked up the lad. He seems like a good lad, Jordan Hicks from St. Louis, to add to the bullpen. why can't they put another arm in there? Give someone. I don't get it. I don't get it. But indeed, like Jim was saying, the boys in blue are in Cleveland tonight. Cleveland, Ohio. I don't think we have met any friend from from Cleveland. And what a fun, so much fun at Caravana. Trinidad, we were represented proudly. And of course, Kay holding it down for St. Vincent. Radisson Blue. Nora, truly Canadian, holding it down for Jamaica. We met a new friend from Trinidad, Trinidad, Barbara. Bob saying Tim Mesa now cleaning up. Do they not have any other arm they could put instead of? I just don't get it. Why not sticking Tim Mesa earlier on? I know, I understand that Ryu, because he got knocked out of the game. He only were only able to get 4 innings. You know, you need at least a good 6 innings from your starter. But good to see that he's pitched a lot better than he did, a lot more effectively this time. But we need somebody in there like a long man, what they call a long man in baseball. Somebody who can. Do we have anyone, Bob, that can pitch a long man? Do we have anyone that can pitch 2, 3, or 3 or 4 innings in case something like that happens and your starter goes down early, too early? Cindy saying you want portable toilets like Paris. Johnny was showing us them. Oh, interested to see. I'd be interested to see that for sure. Oh, Bob saying Trevor Richards. So why not just stick Trevor Richards in there instead of Gimme Garcia? Why not? If Ryu went down because of the injury, just as a precaution. Oh, okay, Bob, there you go. I should be ashamed of myself. No, don't be sorry at all, Bob. No need to be sorry. I enjoy sports and talk about everything here. And Bob has been so kind to invite Triple T to a live ball game. So I'm so super stoked about that. Can't wait to do a cool vlog or something like that. And Ruth says used to throw javelin in, don't say ancient years, come on now. But I get it. In your, have you ever thought of throwing for fun? Ruth, javelin? That's so cool. Ruth sharing with us javelin. I've never done javelin really. Bob says 2-1 now. That sucks. Well, I think it's too early for that, Jim. I mean, our record should be better than we are. We should have been right up there among the division leaders. I think it's too early to say that Blue Jays. I mean, we still got a great team. If we can make a couple of nice moves. Garcia doesn't screw up anymore, blow any more games. Although I'm not so sure the Jays can win the division. They're gonna have to go on like a kind of a 15-game winning streak or something. Cindy says, we love the Jays. Go Jays, go. It's not time to write off the Jays yet. I mean, it's not time to write off the Jays. We're still... If we don't take the division, we'll definitely get the wild card, I'm sure. Maybe we can make it to the music garden for you. I know Christopher would love to see that, and any of our friends would like to see that in the nighttime, and then start heading away out of the lake. Get into the downtown core. It's been raining very, very lightly, thankfully only lightly here, so that has helped with the cooling effect. But every now and then I may have to stop for a few seconds just to catch my breath a little bit. All right, double play. Defense comes through. Right on, Bob, giving us the update. We escaped the inning. And we got some reinforcement at shortstop since Bo Bichette is going to be out of commission for a little while. And while I can't think of his name at the moment, but while his bat is not as potent as Bo Bichette, but his defense is really, really good. And that you need defense in the playoffs. Yard, to be honest, I prefer hockey. If I had to choose, I mean, like you said, I do like them both almost equally. I like them both very much. Obviously, I love the Blue Jays. But I would have to, if I choose one, it would be hockey. I mean, I can appreciate baseball. I do very much enjoying watching baseball. I know for a lot of people it's a very slow-paced game. But if I had to choose, I would choose hockey. It was just something more that that I grew up with a little bit more so. I mean, even baseball too. Growing up playing a lot of baseball and hockey. But I will have to I would have to say hockey. All right, Jeanette, wishing us a good night. Henry and pals. Wake up for you tomorrow, 5 a.m. Hey, Jeanette, get a great sleep. Hope you sleep very well, Jeanette. Hope you sleep well tonight. I don't know what's the better selfie there. And thank you so much for joining tonight, Jeanette, our great friend Jeanette Morales. So excited for you coming to Toronto in the fall. And hope you get a great sleep, Jeanette. I remember when I used to wake up at 5 a.m. But now doing more of these night walks, as I mentioned to Robert, I have to change some things around. So unfortunately, I have to pay my little sacrifice. No, it's been a while since we've done a sunlight stream. And much appreciated, Jeanette, wishing us a safe and good evening. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully no dingus or dinghy tonight. Wesley in the house, great to see you here, Wesley. Wesley in the house, great to see you. Yeah, Jim, if it wasn't for Yimi Garcia blowing a bunch of games, we would have been right up there among the division leaders. Now it might be a little bit too much for even the Jays. But I don't want to only just dump on him. The offense should have been doing a lot better. Toronto Blue Jays, whose time to win is now. The window's to win now. The window's closing. So same with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Things look promising for the Toronto Raptors to become a winning team again. Don't know about a championship team, but at least a playoff team. Don't forget about the Toronto Raptors, who are our most recent champions. Canada's champion. Just unbelievable. You saw the crowds at Carabana. What about the Toronto Raptors celebration parade? That was something totally off the charts. Dave, that'll be in the future. I think I needed a cold drink and something with electrolytes, so definitely a coffee from Farm Boy, a flashlight will definitely be in plans. Cindy says you have court in the morning. Court? Okay, hopefully it's nothing bad. I'm not sure what to say in the situation, just I guess wish you the best. And yeah, Bob, we need our bats to come alive. Just in general. Definitely you never think that the Jays would have but we should have a lot more wins, because also the Jays have the second best ERA in the American League. So we really should, with the bats that we have, we should be, but the bats haven't exactly been lining up as much as they could. We have the second best ERA in the, ERA means the earned run, basically means in our pitchers are, as a collective group, doing very well, very well. RDR says, Henry, we had a player who I thought was a liability, Brazilian player, Fred, for Man U, but they just kept playing him. Yeah, I'm very familiar with Fred, and seems like he's been very much a regular at Man U. And I kind of agree with you. I mean, I don't want to, but it seems like, yeah, he's been very often used, Fred. So George Springer singles, and now we got a 3-1 lead, right? So we got a 2-run lead back, right on. Oh, Cindy, you work there. All right, Cindy. There's Music Garden, my friends. Christopher Artie Art. Can't believe we're here again. But here we are. Oh yes, I remember you had mentioned that you mentioned you work in the courts. Yes, my apologies. I remember one time you said you had bailed out someone. The most you have ever gotten is a parking ticket. And I definitely didn't mean to absolutely suggest that anything that you yourself would be in court. So I hope I didn't get any mix up there. Bob can't decide whether or not the CN Tower looks better in gold lights or red and white. Cindy loves the red and white. Yeah, Zach, you believe the 4 core players can get it done for the Leafs? Obviously, presumably they're going to re-sign Austin Matthews. They'd be foolhardy not to if they really want to win bad. I think so. Sometimes it just takes some of the game's greatest players took very late in their careers when they were past their prime, and they were more of to finally win a championship. Hopefully that won't be the case. I'm gonna try and run ahead of this person. I don't want to. Yeah, I know, Cindy. I remember you. Yeah, I remember you shared with us that you had bailed out someone else. Sorry, I didn't make that clear. All right, Dave. You know we're gonna make it to Bond Street eventually. You know we're gonna make it. So thank you for joining. I hope you remember to smash the like button. Have a good night. Artie Art says, is it my birthday? Double Music Garden, only beaten by having Ferrero Rocher cake in Music Garden. And that will definitely happen, Christopher, my friend. That will definitely 100% happen, my friend. Nico Tommy in the house. Nico Tommy, great to see you here tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Nico Tommy, thank you again for the comment. I saw that you left a comment. I haven't responded yet, but I did see your comment, Nico. Thank you so much for being here, Nico, tonight. Kathy in the house. Great to see you tonight, Chatty Kathy. Chatty Kathy in the house. Great to see you. Maybe there's a boat party going on. RDR takes that back. As I just announced, the cake will be consumed in the garden. I could definitely. The one thing is how to transport the cake, though. That's one thing I gotta figure out. But I already promised that. My pleasure, Nico. Great to see you here tonight. Our pleasure. So newly acquired Jordan Hicks is closing out. We made quite a few deals for the St. Louis Cardinals. Jordan Hicks definitely seems like a really nice guy, and hopefully performance-wise he can deliver. Hopefully a little bit better than he did in St. Louis. I think that's what the Jays think they could probably. And Jennifer Gala in the house. Great to see you tonight, Jennifer. I know my face doesn't really show there. Jennifer Gala in the house. Great to see you tonight. Well, Bob, that's yeah. At least maybe it's a blessing in disguise, though, because this will be a real test for him. So maybe it's a good thing. Because can you imagine what that will do for Jordan Hicks' confidence if he can get the job done? And unfortunately, he hit the first batter. Tying run on play. But welcome to all of our new friends here. As you can see, we talk about anything. We talk about sports. We'll talk about, we don't only talk about sports, we'll talk about, but as I do enjoy a lot of sports, so you'll hear some sports, you'll hear a lot of little everything here. Feel free, don't be shy, come say hi and join the chats. We're a friendly group here. It's great to see you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna say I don't want to say I appreciate it, but I don't want to say I'm the best, but I do appreciate the compliment. Artie Art says, but I always do try my best, that's for sure. Artie Art says, one of your favorite skyline shots, and look what's below. You have guessed it. The MG. Sorry. Oh, Music Garden. Yes, music. Yes, Music Garden. Maybe I was a little slow there, Christopher, my friend. But thank you for sharing with us. This is one of your favorite views. Bike Graffiti in the house. Great to see you, Greg. Bike Graffiti Canada, now on your Bike Graffiti Canada channel. Excellent channel. Check out Bike Graffiti Canada. After flying, excellent start on your channel, and very innovative. Very innovative first video you have. Great to see you tonight. I think we'll have to take a quick break here. And I appreciate very much, Maruf, Selena. You'll help hold it down for us. Take a quick break, my only break for the night. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves, my friends. We have an amazing chat group, and yeah, RDR, if I'm honest, yeah, I'm still a little bit winded. So that's why tonight's stream will max out at 3 hours, I think. But I mean, 3 hours is still nothing to sneeze at, I guess. Jennifer can already smell the fall coming. Well, I wish it was so tonight. Still a little bit not as cool as I would like. Christopher's joining you with a stick. Oh, there we go. Christopher joining us with a stick. My only one. Be my only one. I'm not gonna. I wasn't. This is my last one, anyways. Not gonna bother wasting more money when I have packs. When I have some at home. Zach says, "It's a beautiful view." Sure is. If only if it were like fall, maybe I wouldn't. It would help out a lot. If only if that was the case. Still kind of hot. But the days are definitely getting shorter. Sunset was at like 8:33. So pretty much by mid-August, get the cooler views. I mean the cooler temperatures. Yeah, T-Dot, CN Tower always looks nice, yeah. Yeah, for sure. More spectacular in the nighttime, arguably. But looking forward, like Bike Graffiti, to seeing more of your excellent content. Unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to prepare videos, so as I said, will come later in the week, and I guess start showing videos again. Your awesome videos, my friends, and Jennifer as well, like me, doesn't like it too hot. No, I don't. That's the one thing. Might have helped if I had worn t-shirt and shorts. Stupid me, I didn't check the forecast. Well, I think I did, but well, anyway. Bike Graffiti has 3 videos and a few shorts now. Check out Bike Graffiti's excellent channel. And working on the 3rd as we speak. And great to know. Keep up the fine content. Again, I apologize, I'm not my usual energetic self. I don't know if that's coming across, but if it is, please bear with me. And what'd you say? I wasn't on the bike lane. The hell?
How did that even happen?
Let's take Dan Leckie Way. Get back into downtown core. Yeah, I'm okay, Greg, but a little bit winded. I overdressed. I could have worn a t-shirt and shorts, but I didn't. That might have helped. Nonetheless, we keep marching on. Jennifer says, you heard the iPhone 16, already jumping to the 16 will have a much bigger sensor and it's going to be a game changer for night shooting. Oh, there you go, Jennifer. So that'll be, so it looks like I'll be snapping up the 16 next year, or the 16 Pro Max, that is. Jim, yeah, Jim, anyway, that was my last. It's just I'm still recovering. Because the other day I was standing on a very, if I see an example of it, I'll show you. Like Graffiti Canada saying what you, or I'll just say Greg, what you need for better shooting is, night shooting is less megapixels. Thanks for the tip, Greg. I think, along with Jennifer, knows all about night shooting as well. There you go, Jennifer confirms. And there you go, Bob and John giving us the update. Jay's win, right on. Jay's coming through, there we go. On the strength of pitching tonight, not hitting. But they got some clutch hitting here. But that's really exciting to hear, Jennifer. My God, I can't even, I'm already looking forward to next year's iPhone 14, 16 Pro Max. Brad and Marie saying, yay, Jays. Thank you, Zach, for putting in the link to Bike Graffiti channel. We're trying to help each other, and Greg's just starting out, so great to see the support. I'm trying to walk fast because I want. Artie Art says, Henry, next time you pass Love Park, check out for extra water ripples. Remember your surprise for involving the wetsuit. Yes, Christopher. Indeed. Well, I think, Jennifer, one of the big things they're going to push is the improved battery, which is already absolutely insane on the 13 and 14 Pro Maxes. So that's going to be a huge selling point right there. Not to mention, it's going to be from what I've heard, the design will change, so it'll be more comfortable to hold. Even sometimes without the case, it can be a little bit uncomfortable to hold the 14 Pro Max because of the sharp edges. So apparently they'll be a little bit more rounded. City Walks in the house. Great to see you tonight. City Walks, is that Estelle? Is that a new name? I think the picture is recognizable. Is that you, Estelle? Great to see you tonight, Estelle. I'll give a look. Greg was asking there. See, right there. Pretty cool, isn't it? Great to see you tonight. I thought so. Estelle has herself an excellent channel based in Australia, especially Geelong. Jennifer says maybe computational photography will get better, but they're increasing the price a lot though. Greg, yeah, I actually do have a cold drink on me, so I'll take some more zips here. Oh man. Maybe we'll go by the Skydome tonight. Maybe we'll run into some Happy Jays fans. Oh, what am I saying? They're in Cleveland tonight. Never mind. But maybe Skydome will be light up nice and blue. Well, there will definitely have been Jays fans watching tonight. Maybe from the bars. Chris back in the house. Great to see you tonight, Chris. Chris back in the house. Great to see you, Chris, and you and Steven. Great to see you tonight. Estelle, is nice in the nighttime, isn't it? Jefferson, yeah, no worries. Sorry, no worries about me. I'll be okay. No, I don't. It's okay. Yeah, I don't have my backpack on me, Maroof. I'm happy to hold. I'll try not to sound labored from now on to the rest of the walk. Bob says you're excited for the stream. Bob says you're excited for the streams where 1100 watching. Well, that will remain the case, Bob, no matter how much our Triple T grows. I'll definitely have to prioritize some of the chats, including yours, and our friends that are here with us now. I totally understand, but I'm definitely going to keep it that way. Yeah, Greg, I don't know. The water didn't look that great when we were there earlier. Sure didn't look that great at all. And that's thank you, Bob, and thank you again for your promotion. But that's all a part of the growing process. Sometimes there'll be special events where I won't be able to chat, and that's just gonna be how it is. But you know, it's only for very, very special events. So I think the goal for tonight is 3 hours. Hopefully we can hit 100 likes. The night walks have been a very big success. If we don't reach 100 tonight, that's okay. By the time the replays hit and everything. My pleasure. My pleasure, Estelle. My absolute pleasure. Jim says he did a virtual tour of the condo that runs between the two buildings when it was up for sale. What did you think, Jim? Appreciate it very much, Bob. That's why I fired up a night stream later on, because could have easily rested on my laurels there and just called it a night, but that's why I felt bad and I fired up a night stream. Later on, and here's 2 streams today. Sure would make it a hell of a lot easier if it was cooler temperatures. So please bear with me tonight, my friends. Fox and Fiddle not very busy tonight. Chris says yeah, enjoyable. I think we always enjoyed these walks, and glad you and Steve enjoy them. But I just took a break, my only break. I think that I'll just keep walking, trying to get my second wind. If I need to sit, I'll definitely do so. But yeah, Chrissy, you just missed it. You and Steven, I just took a break 2 minutes ago. But I appreciate always you and Chris and Steven watching and all your amazing words. Bob says you like the summer nights in Toronto. Pretty warm, and your favorite time to visit. Shares with us the amazing upstate New York Bob. I think I'll wait for the next lights. Jim says yoga breathing. Yeah, it's just a one-time. This is not like something that. This is just. I'm just still recovering, obviously, from. This isn't. Just recovering from the other day. Obviously, Caravana was such a smashing success, but no doubt it was not easy on the body. So I'm just recovering from that. There's nothing to be worried about, my friends. I'll be back to my energetic self most likely by the next live stream. So although I appreciate it very much, please don't be. This is not. Please don't be worried about me. It's nothing to be worried about. It's nothing to be worried about. But I do appreciate it. RDR says Henry's amazing. Those channel views at Caravana. Step count very little, but how about we could have the views as a step counts? 34,000 and counting. Very much appreciated, Christopher. That we are, Bob. Triple T unsinkable. That we are. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah. Oh, should say heck yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Apologize for the F-bomb. I just had to let that out once. The F yeah. Just had a little frustration there, not knowing if I was going to be able to cross here. People always in a freaking rush. Greg, maybe not so much of a rare moment. I've been known to throw out the F-bombs In that case, it was meant as a good thing. Bob says it was worthy for an F-bomb. Yeah, that one, been waiting to let one of those out. Surprised they didn't after Caravan is a smashing success. You should have lit up the Skydome in blue. Even though we're on the road, why not? It's a shame. City walks. Estelle saying no snow in some areas in Victoria. Snow is cold at night today. It's beautiful, sunny, and 18. Glad to hear that, Estelle. Artie Art says can't afford to be unsinkable when I adopt a position for a position for Love Park water surprise. I like that one, Christopher. Sorry, that took me a little moment to register. Here on Bremner Boulevard. I wish I had your sense of humor, Christopher. Then I could start cracking jokes of my own. That's the one thing that is my weak, a little bit on the weaker point. When I do have funny moments, it's more of something that we have a brain fart in, or something comical like that. Bob says they played the Guardians tonight, which is Cleveland. And yeah, Cleveland, the same team. And no doubt, doesn't matter who's pitching, I can already know that the Jays are going to be favored. The favorites. Estelle says, I love the fire, marshmallows, the s'mores. Yes, the s'mores video by Brad Palmer. S'mores roasting by the fire. Clark Kent in the house. Great to see you tonight, Clark. Clark Kent in the house. Great to see you tonight. Thank you, Clark. I know you were here earlier. And Estelle, City Walks is thanking everyone for supporting. Chris saying, Steve and I take that elevator up. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. You and Steve. I think most people do. Yeah, Zach, CN Tower looks awesome tonight. Sure does, my friend. Great to see you in the chat still. As I mentioned earlier, unfortunately I won't be able to play any videos tonight. That'll be later in the week when I have a chance again finally to, because it takes quite a long time, takes quite a bit of time to, so later on in the week when we see you, Estelle, I'll be happy to play your video. Stephen Collins in the house. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for being here, Stephen. And we are indeed right beside the Skydome. We're on Blue Jays Way right now, and we're definitely right beside Skydome. And this Marriott here, actually, you can get a field view of the game here. I can almost smell those s'mores right now. Definitely looking forward to watching the video. Brad Palmer's video of the s'mores roasting by the fire. Actually, Christine Regal Places Tours, we went to grab a Starbucks from the here connected to the Marriott. Remember when Christine came to Toronto? I don't know if any of our friends remember that part. And they got a nice outdoor seating here, patio. Bob says, looks like just arrived at Skydome just in time for Yemi Garcia fan appreciation. Well, I can't myself appreciate him until he stops blowing games. I almost blew one tonight. Made it a lot more nerve-wracking than it should have been. And I know, but you always have to get the Advil out whenever Garcia. Jacqueline, I saw a car with an Ontario license plate on it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Could very well, who knows, maybe from Toronto? Visiting the West Coast. RDR says the field of view of the game won't be long before it's cheaper to buy a room than a game ticket. Yeah, that could definitely be the case. I mean, you are able to get baseball tickets a lot cheaper than, let's say, hockey for sure. So, but definitely that could end up being the case, especially with the better seats. Marie says, I'm sure Chef Ramsay would have been proud of Brad. Yeah, I can't wait to watch the videos. I'll probably, if I could almost smell the s'mores now, I can't even imagine watching the video. That's right beside Skydome. Let's see what Bremner, what's going on Bremner. Glad you enjoyed the view, still. Upstate New York Bob says, no game and still lots of humans around. Yeah, probably coming, wandering and making themselves around these parts here. Maybe just to chill. Maybe coming from a bar, pub, or restaurant on Front Street, perhaps. Zach saying last time I went to a Jays game, grade 8, 1999. So hopefully you get to see a Jays game. Been a long time to see a Jays game in the near future. It's been quite some time. Hardy Art says humans everywhere. And but the good thing is, I don't think we really have to worry about dingus here. These are people that just want to enjoy a lot of what Toronto has to offer. I'm very strategic when it comes to the night walks. You'll notice that I tend to stick to the core. Sometimes I've gone a little bit west, but not too far out west or east. That's one way of encountering less dingus or dingue. That's one little trick I have. Stick to where a lot of possibly tourists would be, like around here, Nathan Phillips Square. Zach having a nice laugh at Artie Arts humans. The delta there, that's actually the red there, it's a reflection of the CN Tower. Of course, Jennifer Gala has been so kind enough to offer us a double reflection there sometime at the delta. Artie Art says, Henry, you said it was always safe in the financial district. Yeah. If anything, if you're in the financial district and you encounter a very uncomfortable situation, just pop into any of the buildings, the office towers. Just their security manned or equipped everywhere. So that's one little safety tip. Bob says, I saw an article that now, oh yes, the boat through Tim Hortons. I forgot to mention that. That was this past weekend. Oh, I forgot to mention it. It is on the water and you drive through with your boat. Yeah, I forgot to mention it was this past weekend. I forget what town, Skugog, I think. And Marie saw that as well. How cool is that? And Bob giving me the link there if you're interested in seeing. Jennifer says that when you come to Toronto, we are going to SoCo, and you said we. So you mean, wow. So Jennifer says we are going to SoCo. Oh my goodness, I can't wait, Jennifer. It's so kind of Jennifer to offer. You know, I'm gonna resist the urge to go upstairs. That's just gonna make me more tired. Although it would be tempting to sit for me, but nah, we'll just keep walking. 84 in the house, my goodness. Thank you so much. Even if you're lurking and not chatting, very much appreciated. All we ask is if you kindly hit the like button. 66 likes there. And there's where Bob will, the fan expo. Why does it seem like a, shit, what is that? Oops, what the hell's going on there? Bob is counting down the days, 17 days, Fan Expo. And of course, our meeting. Hopefully we can get as many of our friends as possible to come join. That would be amazing. Brad's saying to Nico Tommy that you got some cool videos. Thank you, Brad. So I'll check out your channel, Nico, and Brad says your videos are great. I'm definitely going to check it out. And I highly recommend Nico. If you check out Brad. Brad has an amazing channel. Estelle City Walk says, you got the iPhone 14 Pro, but I haven't opened it yet. Should I send it back and wait for the 15? That depends. Yeah, like Jennifer says, you may have to pay more. I think, I don't know, Estelle. I mean, it depends what you want. I mean, the 15 Pro will have better battery, but I mean, the 14 Pro still has quite excellent battery. Not as great as the Pro Max, but you don't really have to worry about that if you don't do long live streams. The Pro will be you had the 13, right, Estelle? You have the 14 Pro. Depends what you have. Depends what you want, Estelle. I mean, the Pros will come with even better battery. So if you can hold out, maybe hold out. You might have to pay a bit of difference though. And there is Soko Kitchen and Bar. Jennifer has so kindly. More reflection of CN Tower. Yeah, I guess Estelle I guess you have what? How long is it? 14 days or 30 days? Or 14 days to decide. If you can hold out, I would say if you're in no rush, I would say hold out for the 15 Pro if you're in no rush. I mean, the 13 is still an excellent phone. I mean, obviously the 14 Pro, like Jennifer says, is a monster of a phone, but I mean, the 15 Pros will have even better battery. I've noticed that even the 14 Pros, I wasn't completely happy with the battery. I guess that's because I was so used to the 14 Pro Max. That's why the Pros seemed a little bit lightweight. I mean, but everyone's different. Obviously your needs are not the same as mine, and the 14 Pro would service you very well. I just found the battery to be, although quite excellent, but not anywhere near the Pro Max. But the 15 Pros are gonna be even better battery. Yeah, I know, Jennifer. I was mentioning that Estelle maybe should hold out for the 15 Pro. I mean, it's going to be even better battery than the 14 Pro. Plus you'll have the USB-C charging. But if you're really, really anxious to open it up, then that's up to you. If you really want to. Estelle, you should be able to find a store that will buy from you. Any reputable reseller would be happy to buy an iPhone 13 from you. At only 3 months old, it should be at 100% battery health. Obviously the 14 Pro, you definitely notice a difference over the 13. But, well, if it was out to me, I would wait for the 15 Pro. But that's up to you. It's what you want. Jennifer says USB charging is wireless is useless. I always use the wireless charging and transfer. Yeah, I usually use the wireless too. But I can't lie, when it comes to live stream though, it's gonna make my life a little easier. One less cord I have to carry around. Then I will only have to carry the one cord instead of the two I have to keep. I know it doesn't sound like much and doesn't take up much space, but it's one less thing I have to carry around. So that I'm really looking forward to as well. I know it's not that big a deal, but there have been times when my cord's been tangled up. Intuitive Imprint says you're on the iPhone 11, very tempted to upgrade soon. Yeah, well, Intuitive Imprints, if you plan on live streaming, I think you will need an upgrade from the 11. I'm not sure. I know the 10 is for sure outdated, a little bit outdated when it comes to live streaming. Johnny does fine, perfectly fine with the 12, but I'm not sure about the 11. And I'm not quite sure if all of the features of iOS 17 will work. So if you are ready to upgrade, try and wait for the 15 if you can. Try and wait for the 15. If you really, really want to update, then I'll try and wait for the 15 if you can. If you can't wait, if you're really eager, I don't even know if the 14 is worth it. Maybe, unless you get the 14 Pro or Pro Max. But I would not suggest the 14, the regular 14. I would just get the 13 then. But if you can hold out, I would wait for the 15. If you can, the 15. Chris says, not many dingus want to be around here, thankfully. Although sometimes you will find some sketchy people hanging around here. But hopefully not tonight. Yeah, that's another option, Clark Kent. Trading the 13 for the discount on the next one. Yeah. Jonathan C. Telus. Yeah, Telus. But I think they don't have. The Telus building is here, but I don't think the Telus. They had a Telus retail here too. I don't think they have that anymore. But yeah, the building, the Telus is here. But yeah, Jennifer, because if you remember, I had the 14 Pro as my second phone. And I guess I should be careful of what I say, because I'm only saying it from my perspective. Just in general, the 14 Pro would service the vast majority of people more than well enough. Not to mention, it is obviously more comfortable to hold in the hand. But since being used to the Pro Max, the 14 Pros always felt a little bit underwhelming battery life-wise. I mean, they're still excellent batteries, but just... Steven, no, I don't believe the 15s will do I think they'll do away with lightning charge ports. Maybe Jennifer would be able to shed some light on that. I think all 15s, it's going to do away with the lightning ports. I think most people are happy that the USB-C is coming, but I can understand why if you'd want the lightning ports too. I think the 15 that will come, I think all the 15s are supposed to come, even the non-pros are supposed to come with dynamic islands, so that's a nice little thing instead of just a notch that's sitting there. At least a dynamic island too. I think Jennifer, did you hear if even the regular 15s will have the frosted? It's going to be a really exciting update even for non-pro users. The 15 will come with the nice reflection of CN Tower. Will come with the frosted back material, the frosty back that the pros have had, pros and pro maxes. Those feel real nice and are very good at resisting fingerprints and easy to wipe off. The one things I didn't like about the regular 13s, it's so glossy. 14s are so glossy. Yeah, how cool is that, eh, Jennifer? Even day or night, you'll see the reflection off that building there, off that. Oh. Okay, Jennifer, thank you for the clarification. For the pros, we'll get the 2.0 USB-C. Oh wow, sorry to hear that, Clark Kent. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I heard about that, Jennifer. Yeah, those things always seem to be happening. The layoffs, these large corporations. Bob says a couple of weeks ago in YD Square when Henry saw one of the... Oh yeah, the guy that was all masked up and... Yeah, with the shades on too. See, I don't think they have the TELUS retail that used to be here. Intuitive Imprints, this things are so cool as well. Sure is. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Clark Kent. Generally, Brazil, very, very safe country. I just met a very nice fellow from Brazil today. I helped him find a Starbucks, as I mentioned previously. Jennifer says, let's see if we can find an iPhone 15 Pro Max we can compare it to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Oh, that's one of the things, my first live, as soon as I get the 15 Pro Max, I'm gonna live stream. I mean, I think most of my live streams I will continue with the 14 Pro Max because I think, but depends. The 15 Pro Max, I want to see the comparison. Just because the 14 Pro Max has already been through much, so I would just continue with the 14 Pro Max and then. Oh boy. Yeah, RDR says mask and hat. he might just as well carry it on I am Dingus flag. Yeah, I don't know if people realize how sketchy that looks, because it looks like, even if that was not the intent, when you cover your face completely like that, they got to get in their head that does look very suspicious. It's like they're trying to disguise their identity, even if that's not the intent, but that's the optics. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that must have been happening. Unfortunately, maybe like every country would have sketchy places. Even same thing here could have happened here. Even in the I remember somewhere in the U.S. a bunch of robbers robbed the Apple store so brazen while it was open. Is that right, Jennifer? Are you sure the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be better at night? Oh, that's going to be pretty freaking amazing. Thank you, Bob. 80 watching, pretty amazing. Please smash the like button. Bob's got to head out. Well, I wasn't so much the Energizer Bunny tonight. I tried. I don't like to when you can hear that I'm laboring, but somehow managed to keep walking. And Bob, thank you so much for your. I've lost words are not enough and now to express my gratitude for your amazing support. And have a great night, Bob. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you. I don't know about tomorrow. If it's going to be tomorrow, it's going to be a night stream, like around 8 p.m. I have Wednesday off. Gotta work. I'm working Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, so I have Wednesday off. I could totally do a daytime stream Wednesday. So, but I'll definitely give you a heads up, Bob. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon, Bob. Whatever the case may be. Steven says walk down platform 3, great view of the station. Sorry, walk down platform 3. You mean the GO trains, Steven? Thank you for this. Do you mean the GO platform? The trains? Jennifer says yes, because it will have the periscope lens. So the periscope, I didn't know. There you go. I didn't know I had to do improving the night. While I just thought that the telephoto lens would increase by double. Appreciate the information, Jennifer. Yes, Clark, I've shared before. I work for my father. I'm not going to say the company. I'm sure you'll understand. I'm not going to say the company where the office is. But I'm usually working from home for my father. My father's company, but just because it's my father, because I'm the son, he actually goes harder on me, but not so much because I've been the top producer. When I was securing most, I guess sales has been my forte. But yeah, right now I work for my dad part-time now, 3 days a week. But still I log in plenty enough now. It's almost full-time, even though it's part-time. It's cool that I have a little bit of flexibility there in terms of scheduling. Most of the clients, it's more about maintaining relationships now. And once in a while, obviously always looking out for new clients, but secured most of the clients. So now it's about maintaining relationships. So I don't have to be out in the field like I used to, nor near as much. But yeah, he has a telecommunications distributing company, cell phone accessories and the like. So cell phone cases, that's a reception. I guess if there's any recession-proof business, you could say the cell phone accessories. People always need cell phone cases. Steven says it's his closest platform you can. It's the closest platform it can. Hold on a second. Closest platform it can go from the Skywalk. Well, here's part of the Skywalk here. I just want to make sure I know which one you're talking about. Wait a minute. So platform 3, I just want to make sure before I go in. I don't want to be wandering aimlessly. So let me just see if I just need to get clarification there. RDR says I'll try and go for another hour, I think. 3:25 a.m. here. Get horizontal, but again, have a great stream and great night. Well, Christopher, my friend, you are dedicated. Wow, you're dedicated. I talk about dedication. Almost 3:30 a.m. UK time. And have a wonderful night, Christopher. Thank you so much. And there's one of the songs. Oh baby, oh, I can't even do it now. But one of a song that I love listening to. But have a wonderful night, Christopher. RDR. L'amour toujours. That's the name of the song. All right, Nico, thank you so much for being here, Nico. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for joining the chats, and we'll see you again. Thank you so much. No, Clark Kent, sorry, I wasn't, not the brain fart side. Anyway, never mind what I said. It's Gigi D'Agostino, L'amour toujours. Anyway. Thank you, Smaroof. So I just want to make sure, yes, Christopher RDR, cheers. And yes, I am from Manchester. I am from Manchester. RDR, Young Picasso. The entrance, fairly small door, kind of by the up. Express platform. Let me see, the entrance, fairly small door, kind of by the up express platform. I just want to be 100% sure when we go in, because I don't want to walk around just kind of, I just want to make sure when I get in there, I want to know exactly where it is. I'd be happy to do it, but I want to make sure while I'm out here, I don't want to be walking in there just kind of in circles, so I want to make sure. The entrance fairly small door, kind of by the Up Express platform. So can you direct us from where we are, Stephen, platform 3? It'd be much appreciated. I'd be happy to do it. I kind of have to go in and out. I can't be wandering in there with the gimbal. Less security. So we're right here. All right, Marie, have a great night, Marie Palmer, and have a great night. Thank you so much for joining, and I loved all those imitations of me on your live stream, on you and Brad. It was so much fun. Have a great night, Marie Palmer. Sorry, I'm not really, maybe my brain isn't working tonight, Stephen. I'd be happy to do it, but I need to know exactly where I'm from here, so I can just go in and right away, in and out, just show the awesome view that you were saying you wanted to share. I'd be happy to. I just don't want to be in there wandering and trying to find it. Just I feel like I know this place so well. I feel like I should know what you're talking about. It's a silver door. Platform 3. Yeah, if you could be a little bit more specific, Stephen, I'd be happy to show it. And how about a lot you recognize where we are and kind of just it is in the entrance. You go by in the entrance you go towards the Up. Sorry, I'm still not getting it, but little shortcut there in between the Up Express. Well, maybe as we're walking here, you can. Is that on the lower level or on the upper level like we are now? We're above street level right now. So we're approaching. So we're in Skywalk here, approaching Up Express. On the left? Oh, okay, this one right here. I never even noticed this before. Is this even, I don't even think you can go through this. Do not enter. until you. Just out of curiosity. Oh, it stinks in here. Oh shit. It stinks in there. So Stephen, wow, it just looks like there's a GO train here. So there we go, Stephen, you taught me something new today. I never even noticed that door out of all the time. I don't know how many times I've passed by there. So Stephen, right on. That door is easy to miss there. It looks blended. I wasn't supposed to even go in there, but there's a train here, so I think that's okay. There just happens to be a train here. Yeah, okay, I think we'll be okay, because there just happens to be a train here. It says, do not enter unless you're trained, and there just happens to be a train here. If anything, I'll just say I got confused. See, more connections here. Boom Productions in the house. Great to see you, Boom, tonight. Thank you so much. An excellent channel. Home from work. Yeah, Triple T going, still going. So let's see this view that Steven's pointed us to. Plug your nose there if you ever go by through the stinks in there. Stinks like shit. Well, I'm glad there was a train here, Steven, because I wasn't even supposed to go. Well, I guess now it's okay. Now nobody can say anything, because unless somebody happened to be watching the camera. But now there's all the regular entrances and exits, so it's fine now. I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, there is a sign saying not entering unless your train is being announced. So, and there's no need to enter there really. It stinks in there. Great to see you tonight, Boom. So where's the hope I'm going right way for the view here. Oh, I might have to wait for this train to pass. I can't go any further until the train passes. I think the train's gonna honk at me if I try and go further. It's fine to be here. It's fine to be here. It's okay. I'll just see if the train passes. It should be departing soon. get a clear view. 94 in the house, right on, 84 likes. But yeah, I don't want to wait forever until the train leaves. Deminator in the house. Great to see you, Deminator. Deminator, late night streams, been booming. Hope you're having a great evening. Deminator, shouts out to Stanton and Bear. Always a memorable meetup during Triple T history at the Sheraton, beautiful Sheraton Falls there. Great to see you tonight, Deminator. If the train doesn't leave by the time I think I'm just gonna go. James Cash in the house. Great to see you. Salute, brother. Compton in the house. Great to see you, James. Oh, there we go. Train's about to leave. Chris saying, is that the outside overpass? Passenger pass York platform? I think so. Oh yeah, Jennifer, yeah, people board here. I just saw, which is a better view? I'm just waiting for the train to which is a better view? That I don't have it.
Are you hopping on the train?
No, just the Skyline.
Are you getting on this train?
No. Just which end has the better view of the, just Toronto. Oh, that's it. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, the nice Go operator, or one of the Go operators, let me know which is the better view. It's actually on the other end here. I don't know why I was walking on the other end. I guess he was asking, when I asked which is the better view, he was nice enough to ask from inside the train. And I said, no sir, from outside the train. But even from inside the train, it would be somewhere on the upper level there. Little XO in the house. Great to see you here, Little XO. Little XO, Lily in the house tonight. James, I'm actually just waiting for the train to leave so we can get an awesome view. Thanks again to Stephen Collins for letting us know. Shouts out that we're going to see an awesome view momentarily once the train leaves. Waiting for the train to leave because I don't want to go in front of the train because they're going to honk at me. Little XO, Lily asking how everyone is. Doing great. Lily, how are you doing tonight? Sorry. So I couldn't, so great to see you, Lily. Little XO, I had to make that other, because there was a woman behind, so great to see you tonight. I know it's, if you're just joining, you might think that, where am I going now? But no, I'm just waiting for the train to pass. Oh, I think, Maroof, I'm thinking about Jamie 1985. We've seen Jamie recently. Jamie's in good, and I've seen him in the comments. Jamie, but maybe it's been a little while, and hopefully Jamie's doing well. Nice of you, Maroof, to think of Jamie. Did anyone catch that? Is the train departing now or what? I don't know if I could wait till... Any of our friends can look up the information on platform 3 here. I think it's going west. Not sure if it's Lakeshore East or West. When is this train departing here? Don't know how much longer I want to wait around here, to be honest. I should have asked him if it was okay. Nah, you know what? No, not really. Because it looks like to get the view, you're gonna have to... Hi. See, I see we're losing viewers here. Oh, sweet sakes, man. I see those, hey, those girls look like they, I'm gonna try and copy them maybe. I don't want to wait here. Are they, I might try that actually. Or is that also an exit? Did you get a nice picture? Did you get a nice picture? Video? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, they didn't get honked at, so there we go. That's what I just did, Steven, yeah. All this time I waited for what? Here we go. So there you go, Steven. Much appreciated, giving us pretty awesome view here. And you can see the skywalk too. There's an Up Express coming in. I don't think I can go through those doors, can I? All right, there we go. Brad, was that worth it? Yeah, thank you again, Stephen Collins. Although, yeah, if I could do it over again, I would have just went for it. No need for me to have waited around, but yeah, that was the up train. Yeah, Chris. Right beside it would have been the up. Well, I'm not gonna go through there because it stinks over there. Don't go through another. Next exit will be leaving. How about this one? How about this one over here? Am I able to go through here? Maybe not here, maybe another. Oh, your concourse, okay. Just gotta get out quickly as possible here. I don't wanna get the wrong security guard. As much as I'd love to give you a tour here in Union Station. Maybe I can give you a quick tour. Feels nice in here. So here's where you wait for the GO trains. And like Bruce says, they have the times, letting you know. Usually not until a few minutes before your train arrives. That's when you'll know what platform you're on. Remember to tap on the Presto and tap off. Yes, Chris, we're on our way outside. Just want to give a quick tour here. Here's a charging station, actually, glowing green. You can charge up your devices, but as I always say, be very careful whenever you're charging up, recharging. Better to have your own power bank, really, and not just some dollar store one. You gotta have. So there is a McDonald's downstairs. This is a food court. There is a McDonald's downstairs. There's a McCafe on the upstairs. Maybe you could see from here across. You can see the McCafe there, and downstairs is where all the other stuff is, not the breakfast stuff. Boom saying the wings are good at Union Chicken. Yeah, I've always wanted to try. I've never tried it yet. It sure looks pretty good. Here is a Starbucks over here. This is the gentleman that friendly gentleman from Brazil. I should have asked to get a picture with him. This Starbucks over here. And I let him know we were close. We were right at Front and Bay there. He asked me which Starbucks, because I had the Starbucks in my hand. Orphan Annie in the house. Great to see you, Orphan Annie. Orphan Annie, we know you love the live streams, and great to see you tonight. And there's Chico in the van. Great to see you here, Chico in the van. Is that right, Clark? I never knew that about fast charging. Yeah, I would imagine that makes sense. It would affect the battery health. Intuitive likes the layout of the station. Orphan Annie says nice place. Chris Back says the GO train pilot project ended in your hometown, Stratford, London bound. So I hope they're going to keep it permanent, Chris. I hope they're going to keep it permanent. In the house. Great to see you here, Sumant, brother. Sumant in the house. Hopefully not. Are you still in Ottawa? Hopefully not. Big rainstorm coming. Maruf says your daughter. Oh my goodness. Wow, sorry to hear that. I guess I don't want to repeat all of it, but well, I tell you what, yeah, when I went through that door there, it stunk bad. When I went through that door earlier. Walk through the Union Station here. Just returned from your hotel. Beautiful day in Ottawa. Wine and a sandwich for dinner. Right on, Sumant. Yeah, Intuitive Prince, I mentioned, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's why I didn't go, you notice how I didn't go across the street there? Exactly for that reason. Not exactly Toronto's finest. We tend to hang around there. And the business owner Um, right across the street there on the INS. That little stretch of York Street. Try to avoid. I don't like to do any fear mongering or anything like that, but just piece of advice. If you insist on walking through there because you want to go to the Tim Hortons, then by all means just stick to the side of the the hotel. Just stick to the hotel side where the Tim Hortons is. Same as the Tim Hortons side. Don't on that little stretch of York Street. Sumath asking how much a cab ride from Union to Markham. Normally I'll be happy to find out for you, brother. I think it's just better to check. I don't want to ask in person because these cab drivers are really struggling, and for me to just ask just out of curiosity, yeah, I don't know how much. Sorry, I can't ask because taxi drivers are struggling a lot, and just for me to ask with no intent on riding, I just don't feel comfortable doing that. So I'm sure you understand. I think I'm making some sense there. Normally I'll be happy to ask things, but in this case, I see it every time I walk by here. Cab drivers, and I've talked to some taking a cab from Union Station before, and it's tough. It's tough business these days for taxi cab drivers. But it would cost a lot. I mean, how much from here to Markham? Well over $100 for sure. Yeah, Chris, I find that sometimes you have to try and think a little bit, a few steps ahead. Definitely, when you're walking alone at night, and it's a camera especially, the camera can really trigger some people. Yeah, that could be it, Steven. I'm not sure. It stunk real bad. I don't even want to describe it. Next time I'll never go through that again. I could easily just walk anywhere else and get to that place. Jefferson, have a good night, my friend. All right, Jefferson, have a great night, my friend. Thank you for joining, and have a wonderful night, Jefferson. Well, yeah, unfortunately, some of my bus operator buddies share the same as you, Maroof. Some of the taxi cab drivers just don't give a crap. But not all, I mean, just some. I met some very friendly cab drivers as well, so I mean, just it goes both ways. There's some good ones, some not so good ones. Sorry, I'm a little bit... If I miss your chats, please feel free to... Oh, that's right, Chris. Yeah, I missed your... yeah, when we were at the lights there, we were indeed between York and Front. That's where York and University merge. And University becomes York Street. Biography says, I gave one of them a $10 tip for a 2-minute ride. What a mighty generous of you. No way. Why would he call you cheap? I'm very surprised at that. That's a very extremely generous tip for a 2-minute ride. Boom says you like cab drivers better than Uber. Cab drivers know the city better and make it through yellows. Oh, there you go. Different opinions here. Yeah, Sumant, yeah, that's what you're gonna find. Even people with master's degree. That's why having a master's is not a guaranteed thing. Because if you don't find the job, a master's, if you don't find the job that you're looking for, that you got a master's for in that field, in that any particular field, it's not easy. And then even if you say, okay, even if they can't find a job in their field and they go try and find any job, even in a coffee shop, it's no guarantees, because what the hiree can say is, you got a master's, why are you applying for a minimum wage? Like, if you have a master's, it could be a situation where they're overqualified. It's a thing called being overqualified, where even if you have a master's, it doesn't mean you'll be guaranteed any job, even if it's a coffee shop or a cashier. That's, even though most likely, you know, you will be able to get it, but some places may say you're overqualified, and especially if you don't have any experience in retail, for example, they could say you're overqualified and underexperienced. I know that sounds absurd, but it's true. I've heard it. People with master's degree or a university degree can't even get a job in a coffee shop or grocery store because they're overqualified. Yeah, James, if you know how to talk with people, you can, like what they say in sales, if you know how to sell, you'll never go hungry. So that I can agree with. If you're really good at sales, even though sales can be a stressful job, but you'll never go hungry. And you don't need a master's degree to be in sales. That's right, Boom. If you really want to, you can always find a job. Yeah, that's right. Even if you have a master's degree and you can't find the job that you were, the career that in the field that you're looking for, if you're really, you can find a job if you want. All right, Estelle City Walks. Have a great night. Thanks so much for joining. Have a great night, Estelle. Thank you so much for being with us, and have a wonderful night. And you as well, Brad. Brad Palmer, have a wonderful night. Brad Palmer, the amazing Brad Palmer. Thank you so much for joining. And what can I say about your amazing channel, Brad? Brad Palmer, have a great night, my friend. I think that was a thumbnail right there. Something like that. Biography says you went to school, become a diesel mechanic, no longer do it, but easily go back whenever you want. Big demand. Yeah, for sure. Diesel mechanic. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Yeah, James, it's more and more competitive out there. So it seems like even just having a degree is it's become ultra competitive, not even enough anymore. It's almost like you almost need a master's almost. Just trying to figure out where I'm gonna go from here. So there's a bus that's turned off its sign and everything. I don't know, it's either the 19, could be the 19 bay or the 72 pay. But yeah, Boom. Estelle City Walks putting excellent content for sure. As I mentioned earlier, I won't be able to, I think it'll be later in the week when I'll be able to play videos again. Christ. People just coming out of nowhere here. Yeah, that's true, James. A lot of people get jobs based on who they know. But yeah, just a heads up, just another half an hour, 3 hour mark, and that'll be it for me for sure. Well, at least I could say, James, nothing's handed to me. Even though, but glad you shared it. My father goes harder on me than anyone else, but he's had no choice but to, since I've been the top producer, he's had no choice to allow me some flexibility. I don't think that came out right, actually, but which has allowed me some flexibility. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate some of the nepotism goes around. That's right, James. That's part of the interview process. That's a big thing, is how much of a fit you are. Not so much, because when it comes to qualifications, everyone pretty much, there's a lot of candidates that have a lot of credentials and experience. Is how they present themselves, how they would fit into the company culture, how they hit it off with whoever's interviewing. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that can bring they can say this, that, and the third, and they did accomplish such and such at such company they have, and this is what vision they have for this company. Fernando Lima in the house. Great to see you tonight, Fernando. Fernando Lima. Great to see you, Brazil. Brazil. Obrigado. Big hugs to you, Fernando. And Stephen Collins saying 100 likes. Well, that's 100 likes, my friends. Especially on a night where, since the beginning, I've been winded here. So thank you so much. That's right. That's right, my friend. That's right, Greg. That's right, friends. We did it. 100 likes. Just there's some yeah, much love and respect to each and every one of you that hit the like button. Thank you so much. King and Bay. Thank you, Greg, guys. But it's becoming more of the norm now. So we expect to see more and more. So it's not really a big deal anymore, to be honest. It's becoming a regular thing now. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, let's just let's just focus on the positive here, please. Let's just focus on the positive here. let's just, come on guys, man. Jennifer says you love this building. Which was it, Brookfield Place? Sorry, I'm a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to see any arguments, man. I mean, I appreciate differences of opinion, but well, you guys should be happy for me instead of, you guys should be happy for me, for Triple T, that we're growing. Let's just focus on the positives. I appreciate it very much. I think it's just a misunderstanding. I know there's sometimes misunderstandings and differences of opinion. Because like honestly, if y'all want what's best for the channel, this is something that people are not going to want to join the channel if people come join and see that. So I just appreciate your cooperation, that's all. Oh, Nay Deb, welcome. The sun just welcome Onene Deb. Thank you so much for joining. I think you were here yesterday, so welcome again. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, D-Lam. Okay, from Sunset from BC. Great to see you again. You just caught us just in time. I'm probably just gonna end soon. T-Dot says a great view of the buildings. Yeah, that's what you'll see commonplace here in the financial district. And yeah, like Chico in the van says, keep the vibration high. And that's right, Boom. We're on the same team. We're on the same team, Triple T Posse. I know I'm not foolish enough to think that everyone's always gonna be in agreement with each other or whatnot, but all I ask is just to keep the live streams positive. Intuitive Imprint saying one of your favorite songs is Positive Vibrations by Bob Marley. Let's keep it like that, guys. That's right. One love. One love. Roy, it's not Roy, it's not a long it's not a long commute at all. And by the time I end the live stream, the subways will be open still. So I can't even think right now. Not more than 40 minutes, I'd say. No, not even. Hold on a second. Maybe half an hour. If I'm about a half an hour, depends where. But please, it's not long at all. I can assure you. Please don't. I appreciate it very much. But I'm a perfect example why, yeah, you see, doing these night walks and taking the TTC, and I'll definitely stay alert, but I'm more than comfortable to take the TTC, and I would encourage others to do the same. It's not what like they say on TV. I mean, obviously incidents do happen, unfortunate incidents, but if you look at the odds of anything happening, it's extraordinarily low. Unfortunately for those that it's happened to, but if you just go out there and still very much safe. Well said, James. James, I know you always support Triple T, and I know Clark Kent is as well. In support of Triple T, and very much appreciated. Yeah, Greg, that's why I'm gonna end the live stream soon. Not more than 3 hours. Gray saw a Ferrari. I missed the Ferrari. I missed it. Is that right, James? TTC actually saved for after 10? Well, there's definitely less people. For sure. Well, I know I don't like taking the subway. I've shared before, but one thing about taking subway, there's less people. My pleasure, James. Yeah, those are usually blue T-Dot, but these days they've been some sort of fuchsia, magenta. 503 Kingston replacement bus. Is it Greg? Is it parked or? Oh, I see it now. Yes, Greg. Yes, right to the left there. That's sweet. That's one sweet ride. That's right, James. That's what I found. Most just, I mean, I can't even imagine how their legs must feel like rubber and just want to be left alone. Yeah. All right, Jennifer's got to go get some sleep. Jennifer and Chico in the van, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining. And have yourselves a wonderful wonderful night. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm not my sleep, but I'm trying. Roy, they've already announced cell phone to other cell providers. Rogers has the deal. Within 1 year, they'll have phone calls, and the second year they'll have 5G service. But they haven't announced it yet, but I'm sure they're going to have to. Rogers is going to be asked to get some sort of deal with Bell and Telus and the other cell phone providers, because it's the only right thing to do. Everyone has to have cell service to make emergency calls or safety reasons. No, yeah, it's going to take time. It's going to take time, Roy. I mean, Rogers has a deal now, and as much as they'd love to have the exclusive, but for the greater good, they know that they're going to have to at least, they're going to have to work out a deal with Bell and Telus. I'm sure, you know, obviously Bell and Telus will have to pay some sort of fee to Rogers, and might be reflected too in the consumer cost. I don't know, but I'm pretty confident that at least of all the big providers, I'm not sure about all the other smaller providers, but with the big providers, the big three for sure. I mean, they really should do it for everyone, even with the more budget. I don't even know what's out there. All the other budget providers. Well, I know some of them out there, but Maru says fancy cars are good looking, but turbo on gas, and yeah, very pricey to maintain. I heard someone winning, I don't know what it was, a Ferrari or a Lamborghini at a hospital lottery, and they couldn't even accept the gift because even though they want it for free, just the maintenance cost alone would be too much for them. And Chris saying if they can get Wi-Fi 35,000 feet above sea, they can make it work 10 or 10 feet or under the ground. Yeah, for sure. It's about damn time too. So ironically, it's because of so many of the because of violent incidents that happen in TTC. Politicians have been pressured, and people have pressured the politicians to make it an issue. The MPs and whatnot to get self-service back. To get self-service in Freedom Mobile has self-service, but it's not even there. It's from Buy Communications, and Rogers did not want to use Buy's infrastructure. Rogers wants to build their own because obviously Rogers wants to maintain that they're, you know, the fastest and whatnot. Is that so? Oh, Rycat. Great to see you, Rycat. I was just about to sign off very soon, so sorry I won't be able to walk on any longer. Just want to hit the 3-hour mark because I am beat. But great to see you, Rycat. Hopefully you're doing well. Great to see you tonight. You think it's going to be a repeat of Buy? I'm not sure about that. I think Rogers are going to come up with their own infrastructure because otherwise, why is it going to take so long then? If it's just a repeat of Buy, they could just do it right away. No, I think Rogers is going to come up with their own infrastructure. Otherwise, why is it going to take 2 years for 5? They're going to install a 5G service, Rycat. So I'm pretty sure Rogers is going to have some of their infrastructure there. That's why it's going to take 2 years, or that's what they say. Have we hit 3 hours, my friends? Has it been 3 hours? I just want to make sure. I think yesterday one of the streams fell just a minute short. Well, it's gonna be that's what Rogers will want, to be exclusive, but they're gonna be pressured heavily coming from all sides to allow, because for the greater good of everyone being able to make emergency phone calls, or if they have to tell their boss they can't make it. So that's what they're gonna want, exclusive, but they're gonna have to play ball. Has it been 3 hours, my friends? Not yet. T-Dot, thank you. Jellybean, great to see you, Jellybean. So Jellybean, I hope you've been able to watch for a while. Because I'd feel disappointed if I couldn't keep going on, but I can't lie. I've been struggling at times to really continue on throughout tonight, so that's true. Some of the smaller carriers use Rogers, Bell, or Telus anyways, but they don't have 5G. They don't have 5G. But 4G LTE is good enough for the most part. Lucky Mobile, Spell, Chatter, Rogers, Fido, but they don't have 5G. So if you're a live streamer, you really need that 5G option, 5G plus. But yeah, you're right about that, Rycat. Is it 3 hours? Intuitive Imprints, we did it. Boom says, Jellybean, love your drop in the other night. You looked great. Yeah, Jellybean, it was awesome meeting Jellybean and her friend Lauren. And Jellybean seems such a sweet person. My goodness, what a meeting. Yeah, Crikey, great to see you, Crikey again. Great to see you again, Crikey. Oh, just about to sign off. I don't know if I have it in me to keep going. If I do, it'll be a bit of a struggle. I mean, I could try. Great to see you. Either way, great to see you again, Crikey. That's what I'm saying, Rycad. Rogers has already announced they're gonna put 5G, full 5G service. So that's why I know they're gonna put their own infrastructure, because it's gonna take, they estimate, 2 years. So they've already said 5G. They want to install 5G service. So they want to maintain their reputation. They don't want to rely on some other provider. So they're gonna install their own infrastructure. They want to maintain their reputation. Everyone says they're number one, blah, blah, blah. Oh yes, Crikey, this is a Powerade. I couldn't find the Calypso drink that I love, enjoy so much. They were out of stock, so I settled for a great Powerade. Some electrolytes there. And thank you again for joining, as you did earlier, Crikey. Have a good night to all our friends that are saying good night. Sorry, I totally lost track here. Boom is signing off. All right, Boom Productions. Have a great night, Boom. John Nicholson. Have a great night, John. Appreciate it very much, Selena. Appreciate the encouragement very much, Maroof. All right, and Chris and Stephen, have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best not to show tiredness, I guess. Oh yeah, I would imagine so, Rycat, because they have to keep in mind that not everyone, I think more people still have 4G than 5G customers, LTE. So they will have to do that as, there will definitely be 4G LTE. I mean, not everyone has 5G. Most people still have 4G. Because you do have to pay extra for 5G, and not everyone needs the 5G or wants to pay it. See, I'm just kind of... Yeah, Maroof, I think I better not overexert myself as much as I want to keep going on. I'm so sorry. Hey, my pleasure, T-Dot. Yeah, Crikey, I'm so sorry, and Crikey and Jellybean. I've been kind of winded even at the beginning of the stream, so I think just making it 3 hours is quite a feat. I've been winded at times. It's been apparent. Yeah, okay, have a great point. Have to start saving up for energy for 12-hour streams. But to warm up, in between, you got to stick in an 8-hour stream somewhere in between. Good night, Steven. Have a wonderful night, Steven. K Semi-Nomadic. It's been lots of fun tonight. Sorry for our friends that just came on. Crikey and Jellybean, you know I've always pushed on whenever I can. There have been times when I've been signing off, but I'll admit, man, I know it's strange coming from me. You don't usually hear that I'm beat, but I'm bushed. I am bushed. I came out today. I was much less I was not even close to 100%. Even from earlier today. Even Crikey saw notice how tired I was in the earlier stream. Yeah, to Crikey. When Upstate New York Bob comes, it's 12-hour live stream coming in late August. On the last Saturday of August. I think that's the 25th. So hopefully we'll get to meet a lot of of our friends here. All right, thank you so much, Crikey, for understanding. Woo. Well, I'll admit I am bushed. So, but at least we got to chat for a little bit, Crikey. Oh, you want to see? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing? Hey. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, Stephen, my pleasure, and thank you again for giving us, letting us know about it. It's a shame too, 65 watching, wow. Thank you to all. Good night, Maruf, Selena. Stay safe, sweet dreams, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night, Crikey. Good night to you. And Jellybean, have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night, Rycat. Great to see you. It was great to see you tonight. Albeit short, but. And Kay's going to a late workout. Good night. Have a great workout, Kay, and thank you again. Have a great night. Kay, thank you so much again for all your awesome chats. Intuitive Imprints, Zach Thong, T-Dot. T-Dot were Roy Donald. T-Dot, you were first tonight. Hard John, my friend. John Nicholson. James Cash, brother. Clark Kent. Biography. Oh, gee. Chris Back and Steven. My goodness. I'm going to end up... See, this is... Oh, Nene, who was at D-Lam as well. Great to see you tonight. Jennifer Gala. I'm going to... Always doing this to myself now. Brad and Marie Palmer, we here. All right. All right. Like T-Dot says, take care, brother. Much love and respect to you, my beautiful friends. All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well, like Maru says. Sweet dreams. And appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you all so much. Thank you all to all who sent support today. Upstate New York Bob. And like Tito says, much love and respect.